afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. We've been having such wonderful weather that crafting hasn't been a priority, unfortunately. But here we are, going to try and finish that egg off today for you. The hinge is definitely glued on, so I thought I'd leave to take everything off with you guys. We're going to do the stand and see how far we get. And hopefully I don't keep forgetting to switch on the video. It is recording at the moment, so here we go. And guys, before I forget, please do like and subscribe so that you don't, and press a little bell so you don't miss any of the videos I upload. And of course, if you could share, that would be great, so I can have, so that my channel can grow. Alrighty, so now I'm just taking off this tape. I generally don't leave it for as long as I have. It's about what, I think I did this on Sunday, so it's been about 5 days. Such beautiful weather. We went away for just 2 days and overnight, and stayed overnight in Newcastle. I'd never been to Newcastle. Went to see the Angel of the North. That was the main idea. So it was a good few days away. The heat, wow. Okay, so let's see if it opens without any problems. That's my top, remember, my top. Okay, and there you go. Excellent. Awesome. So I have painted the stand with a little bit of green. I did put it out there whether we should put some black on it, but I just decided just to make it green. What I will do is, once this is 100% dry, which is not quite yet, as I have just done it, I will go over it again, so it will be a little bit darker. But I used the darker green that I had used on here, so it's the Extreme Deco Art Extreme Sheen. Let's see if I can find the color for this somewhere here. Usually Peridot, there you go. That's the one I'd used also on the paw, so I decided to go on the swirls on the stand, just on the swirls, and then at the top there of the leaves, and just in the middle, just to give it a little bit of green so it does match up with the egg and the stand, obviously. Find the black paint on my fingers. I've just been painting a box. So I never wear gloves. Alright, now let's do the stand. Okay, so let's do the stand. Now, if you recall, I did say what I would do is just use some epoxy glue, the 2-part glue, hardener and resin, to put this on. And this should go, as central as possible. Alright. Just mix a little bit of that glue. Also use them to swipe when I'm doing acrylic paws. Okay, so all I'm going to do now is put a little bit on the base, all the way around. And now find the central point and put it down. And now we leave it to dry. So let's put this on. Oops. Okay, no, just leave it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put some bling across there. And if I have some gold, I don't know what you call it. It's not quite the lace, it's I don't know, I'll show you, and we can put it around also just first, and then put the bling around. Let me just see, I know where the bling is. Let me just see if I've got the gold. I'll be back now, guys. My box of goodies. This is not really what I was referring to, but I found it in my stash and I really do like it. It has a little bit of gold to it and white. So it's not all gold, and I was thinking of using just gold. So I thought I'd put that there. I think it will look quite good. And then my stash. This is what I want to put around it. You see the beautiful emerald green? So that will go all the way around it. It's going to look gorgeous. So that's what we will use. So we are going to, now if we put this on, we would put it on first, so just the bottom there, on the lip of the egg, just there, all the way around. Obviously not right at the end, because you need to leave where the egg joins. You don't want to leave it there. So basically on the lip there, as you can see, there's the lip there, you can still see the end. So just around there is where we're going to put that. I have a little bit of tape here. I need to pull that off. Seeing as how my epoxy glue should still be wet, and it's not. Alright, well, I'm just going to put some glue on the end of that so that it doesn't start fraying. Alright, so we're going to use the Yoo-Hoo glue. A fine little tip I've got. Now if you recall, on the previous video I'd said that usually I put coverings on here, but I didn't have any, so I would need to order some from Linda. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to leave the hinge open and order the coverings to put on there, because I do like the way it finishes off. So I'm going to start right against the hinge just there, and I am going to open the egg so that there's no glue that goes in, and then I'm going to struggle to be opening it. And at this point we definitely don't want to be losing an egg. And while I'm doing this, let's just fill up with some glue, seeing as how we will be using quite a lot. Okay, let's get this show on the road. So I'll do a little bit, and then what I'm going to do is just fast forward, because I'm sure you guys don't want to see me do it all, probably get bored. So we'll just fast forward it a bit. So pretty much like I did on the inside. Put down glue. And then take this. And I know it's going to be one of those situations, once I'm finished recording, the name is going to come to me. So you'll probably see it on the screen. Me being dumb. Don't know why. I cannot for the life of me think of what it is called. Sorry guys, I should be showing you how it's done. So as you can see, it's just on the edge there. Oh, by the way guys, I have not mentioned it before, but I do have a Facebook page. I've had it for a very long time. So if you want to go on there and join me, I do put all of my projects on there. They go on there even before I list them on Etsy. So I've had a few sales straight off Facebook without even listing it on Etsy, which is pretty good. So if you guys want to subscribe or join my page, I will put the link below so you can join my page, and you can always see what I'm up to or what my latest makes are. They always get put on there, as well as on Instagram. So I'll leave both links if you would like to follow me, is the correct term. You are more than welcome, and of course it doesn't cost you anything. And then you can also just share my page for anyone you might be looking for gifts. I've started making Christmas things and posting them on there, so please do join me, or do follow me. Okay, so we're coming to the end of that second bit. I've already put the whole first level or first part on, as you can see. Too neatly, does it? Okay, so just going to come there. I'm just going to cut it just there. Finish putting the last part of the blue. Close that. I can just finish tidying it up. Here you go. Now, the crystals. Basically the same thing. We also use the Yoo-hoo glue. I want to just, yeah, that's perfect. And we go all the way around both sides. So I'll start off with you guys, and you can see how, again, it's exactly the same thing. Use exactly the same method. Sorry, I'm just removing some glue that's there. Okay. And we just go all the way around. So basically, like so, put the glue down and off we go. Okay, let's start. Okay. Right up against the hinge. So guys, almost coming to the end of my very first project on YouTube. Not much left to do. Very exciting. Maybe you could leave in the comments below whether you'd like to see me do another egg. Not necessarily this type. Like I said to you, I do have an egg that I'm considering doing next, but as it is a kit from Linda Martin, I would need to ask her permission to be able to record doing that one. After all, it is her kit. And if she's alright with it and you guys would like to see how it's done, then I will definitely show you. Well, we can do another project, and I think it's going to be very exciting. I've had it for quite a while, and I've been wanting to do it and just haven't gotten around to it. But as you can see, it's a perfume bottle, a steampunk perfume bottle, and that's really what I want to do. But I will have a chat to Linda. She's on leave at the moment, on holidays, so once she's back I will have a chat to her and see what she says. I'm just going to snip it there, and okay, so what happened to the chatting? There you go. No, I need to cut off one crystal. That's too long. Yeah, that's better. There you go. See how it's right up against the hinge? That's the first one. So guys, I'm going to finish off the top piece, and I will show you once that is done. I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, so it's all done. The bling is on. Now that is stuck to, we need to basically place the egg on there and try and find a spot where we are happy it is sitting straight, because I know it looks a little bit off center, but if we put it there, you can see the egg looks like it's slanting. So need to find the best place, and that to me is around there, where it does look sort of straight. I don't want to move it around too much because it might still fall off and break. Now of course I'm looking at it from the back, so it looks right. I'm going to just turn it around so I can get a proper view in the front and make sure that it is correct. Yeah, it needs to go back a bit. But that will be round about there. Okay, so the next step is glue again. So first we are going to take our micro tape, micro pour tape, I don't know what it's called, and we're going to put some on the bottom there, so that when we put the egg, because the egg doesn't touch all the sections of the base, as you would have had noticed. Let's just show you that again. So if I put the egg down round about there, as you can see, it's only touching 2 or 3 different spots. So we need that. Once we've put the glue, we then hold this to the egg, and then the egg is pretty sturdy and whole, you know, it's not going to go anywhere. Okay, right, that is ready. Now some more of the magic glue, another toothpick. Okay, now I'm just going to put this here. Obviously face it away from you, unfortunately, so you'll see the back part of it. But I just want to place it so that really doesn't look too neat at the back there, does it? So I need to see where the egg is touching so that I can try to put glue on most of them. You go, and I think it's mostly just the side and the back there. Alright, let's put some of this epoxy glue. I'm not sure it was touching that one. I'd rather have some there in case it is. That is it. Now, leave that alone for 24 hours. And of course, the million-dollar question is still, are we, or are we not, going to put that on the top? That you can see how it would look. There you go. Gives you an idea. Please like, please subscribe, please do share my channel, and thank you for joining me. Stay well, stay safe, and I will see you all very soon.